MOWGLI. Let's be on our way.
Happy Tuesday, my dear students. This is our final episode of Chapter 3, Mowgli Finds His Family. Before I start our today's session, I wish to convey about the significance of why this lesson is given for us. Forests are defined as large areas, thickly covered with vegetation, based on temperature and rainfall that is prevalent there. Forests are 6 types, namely tropical evergreen forest, tropical deciduous forest, temperate evergreen forest, temperate deciduous forest, Mediterranean forest, coniferous evergreen forest. Once again I repeat, tropical evergreen forest, tropical deciduous forest, temperate evergreen forest, temperate deciduous forest, Mediterranean forest, coniferous evergreen forest. Basically, where there is heavy rainfall, there will be more vegetation, and so those areas are greenish and said as evergreen. The region where you come across shedding of leaves annually are said as deciduous forest. And the Mediterranean are characterized by dry summer and mild, wet winters. Mediterranean zones are typically located along the western sides of continents. First, understand this, then you can learn the different types of forest. First one, tropical evergreen forest. These forests are found in equatorial and tropical regions with heavy rainfall. The Amazon basin of South America, the Zaire basin of Africa, and the countries of Southeast Asia have such forests. Second one, tropical deciduous forest. These forests are also called monsoon forest. They are found in areas that experience seasonal rainfall. These forests cover large part of India, northern Australia, and countries of Central America. Third one, temperate evergreen forest. These are areas with low temperatures but sufficient rainfall. These forests are found on the eastern coast of countries situated in the temperate region like southeastern USA, southern China, and southeastern Brazil, Uruguay, southeastern Australia, and the eastern coast of South Africa. Fourth one, temperate deciduous forest. These are deciduous found in higher latitudes. Such forests are found in northeastern USA, northwestern Europe, including Norway, Sweden, Finland, British Isles, parts of Russia, northern China, Japan, and New Zealand. Fifth one, Mediterranean forest. These regions are characterized by warm and dry summers and cool and wet winters. Mediterranean forests are found in all countries bordering the Mediterranean Sea, in California in the USA and the southwest Australia. These forests are found in southern European countries like France, Italy, and Spain, central Chile, southwestern Australia, and California. Sixth one, coniferous evergreen forest. These forests are located in the northern hemisphere between 50 and 70 degrees latitudes and also on high mountains. Large coniferous trees are found in these forests. The trees bearing male and female cones instead of flowers are known as coniferous trees. Do you understand, students? Coniferous evergreen forests are found in the southern Canada, Scandinavian countries, and Russia. Slopes of the Himalayas, Alps, Rockies, and Andes are rich in these forests. I don't know how you feel about what I have described, but these are just a basic or minimum ideas about forest. Since you are learning about forest in this lesson, I long to say many things about forest, and so I thought of describing at least today. My dear guys, do you know why we learn about forest, our plants, wildlife in all our subjects? Can anyone guess? Good. Yes. We learn all those because once upon a time, that is, when science and technology were not developed, I mean when even fire spark was not created or produced by human using flintstones, the whole world was forest only. But slowly, when technology started to develop, destruction followed. Do you think in a negative way? Do not think in a negative way. What I am trying to say is, humans started to utilize technology for destruction. Destruction in the sense, not only atom bombs and hydrogen bombs, not only harmful gases that are released from vehicles, ACs and fridges, but also laziness and because of that health issues etc. started to go hand in hand. And in that way, one major sort of destruction is deforestation, that is, cutting down of trees on a large scale. And because of this destruction, I mean deforestation along with the hunting of wildlife, those animals were threatened. They were endangered, and finally many become extinct. That is, we are losing one animal after another. Do you understand what I mean by extinct? If not even one animal of a variety or species is found on earth, the condition is actually known as extinct. For example, dinosaurs. I think now you will be able to understand. So, we should be careful in dealing with plants. That is, it is simple to say but very difficult to follow. Yet, it is my duty to inform you all. First, plant as much trees as you can. If not, at least maintain the trees around you. Be friendly to almost all plants. Second one, avoid using plastics as much as you can. Try to use cotton or jute bags for markets. Try to reduce the use of plastics by reusing the available plastic bags. Do not throw them everywhere, and do not mix those plastic bags with other food waste which are biodegradable. Enough. At least follow these two in your life so that we are safe, and thereby other wildlife, both plants and animals, are safe. This is the aim of learning about forests, our plants, our animals in our subjects. Okay guys, one more important concept I wish to share with you all. That is, did you notice a specialty of our author Rudyard Kipling? In this story Mowgli, our author has used various different animals. Most of them are endangered species. They show his love toward nature and wildlife, and indirectly he signifies those wildlife. I am not sure how far you love nature and wildlife. Keep this in mind. If at all you care for nature or wildlife, you can only protect or conserve them from the position you are in future. I mean, only when you study properly, you will be in good position tomorrow as an officer or as a leader. Only then you can do marvelous achievements. So, be sincere and intelligent. Okay, that's it. Let us get into the lesson and finish it by today with all means. As usual, follow me properly when I read. I am continuing from where I left.
There was a clamor of scores of voices saying, "What is the matter? He will die in the winter rains. He will scorch in the sun. What harm can be naked frog do us? Let him run with the pack. Where is the bull, Bahira? Let him be accepted." And then came Akela's deep bay, crying, look well, O wolves!"
All hungry wolves were initiated by Bahira. This para describes that how reckless the wolves of the pack were, because they shouted loudly that they never care about Mowgli, but they care about the flesh of the bull, which Bahira promised them to hunt and provide. That too fresh and fleshy bull. I say this because the wolves shouted that Mowgli will die in winter rain. Mowgli will scorch in sun. Scorch means burn. They shouted that Mowgli, a naked frog, can't harm them in any ways, and let Mowgli be with the pack. The wolves eagerly asked Bahira for the bull. They never minded about anything else. Listening to all this clamor, that is, loud noise of the wolves, Akela started to cry again, look well, O wolves! Look well, O wolves! This shows that Akela is still adhering to the rules and regulation of the jungle, because from the beginning, repeatedly, he was using the phrase with the wolf. Look well, O wolves! Look well, O wolves!
Mowgli was still deeply interested in the pebbles, and he did not notice when the wolves came and looked at him one by one. At last they all went down the hill for the dead bull, and only Akela, Bahira, Ballu and Mowgli's own wolves were left. Shere Khan rode still in the night, for he was very angry that Mowgli's had not been handed over to him.
This para explains that Mowgli still played with pebbles. Later, all the other wolves of the pack, accepting the two ideas given by Ballu and Bahira, went down the hill to feast on the dead bull. Akela, Bahira, Ballu and Mowgli's family of the wolves were left behind there in the council rock. Shere Khan wrote, expressing his anger that he could not hunt Mowgli.
"I roar well," said Bahira under his whiskers, "for the time will come when these naked things will make thee roar to another tune, or I know nothing of man." "It was well done," said Akela. "Men and their cubs are very wise. He may be a help in time. Truly a help in time of need, for none can hope to lead the pack forever," said Bahira.
Bahira explains other there, when Mowgli grows into an adult, he shall be in another tune. That is, now he may be playful, but in future the small kid grows into the strong creature to protect not only the pack but also the whole jungle. Akela appreciated Bahira and Ballu for the timely suggestion and the ideas to save Mowgli, as he felt that Mowgli and the cubs were very wise, and Mowgli will be a great help and support for all of them in future. Bahira gave a strong declaration that Mowgli is going to be a great hope for them. Truly, a help in time of need. He hopes that no one else can lead the pack forever except Mowgli.
Akela said nothing. He was thinking of the time that comes to every leader of every pack, when his strength goes from him and he gets feebler and feebler, till at last he is killed by the wolves, and a new leader comes up to be killed in his turn.
In this para, we could understand what actually happened in a wolf pack. When a leader of a pack becomes feebler, that is weaker. Feebler means weaker. At one moment, he will be killed by the other wolves, such that a new leader is selected, and he will also be killed when the leader becomes older and weaker, so that another new leader is selected. This was running in the mind of Akela.
Take him away, he said to Father Wolf, and train him as befits one of the free people. And that is how Mowgli was entered in the Seeonee wolf pack for a price of a bull, and on Baloo's good word.
Finally, Akela handed over Mowgli safe to the Father Wolf. He instructed Father Wolf to train Mowgli into a befits. Befit means appropriate. So he asked to train Mowgli into an appropriate person of that free people. That is, appropriate person of that wolf pack, or appropriate person, that is, leader of that jungle. And now, that is the name of this short episode of the great novel, Mowgli Finds His Family. Do you understand what I am saying? Only Baloo's good and promising words and Bagheera's price of a bull that was sacrificed to save the life of that human kid, Mowgli. My dear students, we have learned many aspects, facts and concepts all through these 4 classes. Finally, one last important thing I just want to share with you all. That is sacrifice. To achieve something in life, we need sacrifices. Not the sacrifices of bulls and buffaloes, but the sacrifices of our silly enjoyments, like sacrifices of watching TV, sacrifices of consuming junk foods, sacrifices of listening keenly to what the parents and teachers utter, sacrifices of concentrating on your duties, etc. You are all intelligent peoples. You will surely understand what I am explaining. Okay guys? It is time. I have to quit now. See you all next Monday. Until then, bye bye. Hey, wait. It's assignment session. Follow the screen. Complete the exercise that is displayed in the screen by filling the blanks with the appropriate words or phrase given above to make the story sense. Thank you.